ready?
You don't even have armpits. All right, take 2. You ready?
Here you go.
You ready?
Yes.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Molly Monkey,
Hi.
my youngest daughter. I cannot talk today. This is like take a million.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing today, Molly?
We all kind of like going over these 3 guns and the calibers,
Mhm.
et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm an instructor, and I have a lot of people that we start off that have never shot firearms before. We start them off with a Glock 44, which is a 22 caliber. And then they're so hesitant to even go up to a 9 caliber because of the noise, and you know, they see things in movies and on TV and from like exaggerations of friends of how powerful these firearms
Yeah, because
are.
like in the movies, it's like they usually go like 100 in those movies, which is not technically safe. But like,
Right.
they do that and they make it like go up. I have not seen one that goes. I've just seen one that goes like kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever been to the range and seen somebody bang?
No, because that's not safe. Because you have to always keep it downrange.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, I've even shot a 500 Smith Wesson 500, which is a 50 cal mag, and it doesn't blow back like that if you got a good grip. But the 3 guns that we took to the range for this, which, you know, her video of her shooting them will be spliced in throughout here, was the Springfield XDM Elite Tactical OSP. This was 9mm. Yep. And then we took the Smith Wesson M&P 40 2.0 compact out there for the 40 caliber gun. And then last but certainly not least, boom, we took cap out. This is a 45 caliber 1911, and themed Captain America style. Started off life as a Rock Island Armory, 1911. So, and this is Bruce. So, first of all, we'll start with the lower caliber, the 9mm here. For comparison of these rounds, we have one of each here, so you can see compared. You know, a 9mm, a 40, and then a big old 45. So for the 9mm here, a lot of people would look at this gun, Molly, and say, man, that's a big gun. I'd be afraid to shoot that big gun.
Yeah, first time I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not shooting that.
But how do you feel like this gun kicks you back and the recoil on it and everything?
It honestly, it doesn't kick me back as much. Me being a 12-year-old, I thought I was gonna go flying backwards. Like watching all those movies, I thought I was done for.
Yeah.
I was like,
I need to stand behind you, holding you up.
Yeah, and so you were good about that. You kind of like put your hands around me, so because I was scared, and that was my comfort of you like being there.
So what she's talking about, and I mean, Molly is, I found out today, I thought she was smaller. I thought she was like 5 foot, 60 pounds, but she has informed me that she is 5'2" and has just hit 80 pounds. So booyah. But this girl's small frame. Hold up your wrist. I mean, I have plenty of room around there. So she's a small frame girl, and she holds that up, and with her correct grip, which we'll go over later, and her stance, she has no problem firing this. And what a lot of people would be surprised is, so this is a big gun, and you like shooting it. What about like our tiny concealed carry guns? Same caliber, 9mm.
Which one's that?
Like the Glock 43 or the Shield EZ, or Mommy's new SIG, the P365. Like, which one do you think is easier to shoot, the little tiny one or the really big one? The big one. And I have to go over that with people a lot too. They think bigger, more powerful, but the smaller ones are harder to control.
You don't get a good grip on them.
So that was her 40, not a problem. So when we brought a 40 caliber into the house, she was terrified. Absolutely terrified, because, for some reason, people are just scared of larger calibers. So I know this one's not your favorite gun, but you can shoot it now fine without me helping you. What do you think about this 40?
Honestly, I like it a lot better, because the first time I shot it, it was like a kind of like a bad experience. Like I shredded it too. Like I wasn't really expecting, because I was shooting that. So
yeah. And this is a compact version, so it's a shorter barrel, and those of you that are experienced shooters know how much kind of snappier and perceived recoil there is with a shorter barrel. But I mean, you can handle it by yourself, right? I don't have to
Yeah.
help you. I don't have to balance you. I can just hand it to you, and you can shoot this 40 caliber, no problem. Not your favorite, but it doesn't jump out and get you. It doesn't come back and pop you in the face. You know, we don't have any Smith and Wesson bruises all around there.
Yep, I'm perfectly fine.
And then
We got
the big old heavy 1911 here. She was super terrified on this one.
I can't even explain. Like, you brought that one into the house. Like, I think I was there when you bought that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, it took us like a few times to the range. She was like, no, I'm not going to shoot it. I'm not going to shoot it. Like, I'm going to fly back into the wall on the other side of the range. There's no way that little me can handle this big old gun. So we finally got it to her. And the first time, if any of you have kids out there to shoot, the first time Molly shoots any kind of gun, she gets in her stance, she gets in her grip, and go ahead and pretend like you have your grip out.
I only put one bullet in
Here,
there.
and we put one, just hold your hands out this way. We put one bullet in the magazine, and I'll come up behind her and kind of do this. No, it doesn't do anything to stop the recoil, but in her head, it keeps that gun from coming up like this. And then once she gets the idea that, you know, I'm behind her and I have this, and it's not gonna fly up,
I can shoot.
second shot, she's on her own.
And you aren't even technically touching me. It's just if I go up, I kind of hit him. But
yes, you can feel how hard she hits my hands to know the power of the recoil. So she did that with Cap here. And what'd you think? What were you like after you pulled that trigger the first time?
I was like kind of scared. I'm not sure. Like, I had that feeling that I was about to start like bawling my eyes out, because when I get scared, I start to like kind of cry a little bit. So I was kind of
She's a little bit of a nervous tear-upper.
Yeah, I shot that. I was like, so I shot it again, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second time I shot it, I was like, that's powerful. I just shot that.
Yeah, it does make you feel powerful. We were when she was shooting this, there was three. The older I get, the harder it is to tell how old people are. They were either late teens or early 20 boys. Three of them in the lane beside us, and they had rented a couple 9mm. And they were popping them off, and blah blah blah. And Molly's in the next lane over, thundering this 45 caliber out, and they're like, "What is she shooting?" I'm like, 45 caliber 1911.
Yeah, like
that's right. You little boys play with your 9mm. This girl, she's shooting 45s.
Their reaction was seriously
Yeah.
like
Yeah. So as you can see, like I do this because so many people have these preconceived notions in their head that, you know, this would be more powerful than this because it's bigger. Not the case. Or that, you know, that little SIG P365 we have would be the easiest gun to shoot, or the Glock 43 or Shield EZ, because, you know, they're smaller and you can get a better hold around them. But the truth is they're less accurate because of the shorter barrel. So there's a lot of preconceived notions out there with new shooters. And, you know, I figured maybe if you had a new shooter in your life or somebody you were bringing in and they were terrified of shooting a 9 or a 45 or a 40, you could show them little Molly's video here. I mean, 12 years old, 80 pounds, 5'2", she says. We'll check that after the video. And, and I mean, she can grab a 45 caliber 1911 and blast away, and she's accurate with all of it too. But the main reason she can do any of this is her proper stance and her proper grip. Molly, why don't you show them a grip on this?
Unloaded.
Yep, see, safety first, she checks.
So take it, you put your finger off the trigger, high and tight.
High and tight.
Wrap this one around, 2 thumbs like that.
So see, that's not going anywhere. Now, Molly, for those of you that have been in the shooting world, she uses like a modified isosceles stance with her small frame. So I don't know if we can get it in this short of a frame, but like, say you were lining up to the target. Go ahead and make the target the camera there.
Okay.
Just without a gun.
do.
Don't point a gun at them. Just line up and put your hands. So she'll keep her shoulders square, but her feet, which we can't see in this video, she'll put one back to help absorb the recoil from her body, but she keeps her shoulders square on because that helps her with the accuracy.
And I've learned that
Go ahead and pull on back, chair.
I've been trying to get more used to it. Is my feet straight at the target? Because I want to try to compete, and I've learned that I can try to get like a better
like a better accuracy, like a better view of the target.
If I stand like this, because like this, it's hard because like I still like kind of do that.
And what do you do when you stand up and you shoot in your stance? Do you stand straight up or lean back a little?
No, I did my first time, and then I realized that.
Yep, get a little weight forward, helps absorb that recoil.
Because you gotta bend down, you gotta kind of squat down and lean forward.
So we know out of all these guns, this one's your favorite, right?
Yes.
Yep, this one's your favorite.
Awesome.
So there you go. We've got these 3 different calibers, which are very popular handgun calibers, semi-automatic calibers, kind of going up in order here. And this little Chica has no problem shooting any of them. And a little 80-pound, 12-year-old Chica named Monkey here can blast off a 45 caliber. Any of you out there can do it with proper grip and proper stance.
You just gotta believe in yourself, because I didn't believe in myself at first.
There you go. You heard it here, folks. Believe in yourself. And in case God, you did great this video. Just as a side note, Molly here has Tourette's, which I don't know, I've heard your teeth click a couple times and you're tick. So if you see that happening, that's anytime she gets nervous, ticks come out more. So she's sitting here in front of all you guys, talking. So she's got a few nervous ticks going on, but I think you did really good.
I'm not sure how to really explain Tourette's. You may want to look that one
you'd have to
up.
look that one up, or we'd have to do a completely separate video to explain Tourette's. But it's not what you see in the movies. No. Just like guns aren't real in the movies, neither is Tourette's.
Yeah.
But cool, good deal. Appreciate you. Cheers. Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.